What's up, WWE Universe? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, I'm going to reveal my predictions for the WWE Network special known as Super Showdown. And we would like to send a special thanks to Hands Like Houses for Monsters, the official theme of Super Showdown off the album Anon, available on iTunes and Spotify. Alright guys, so we're gonna kick things off with the SmackDown Women's Championship, as Becky Lynch will put her title on the line against Charlotte Flair. Now this has gone so personal, so fast, and it all started at SummerSlam when Charlotte Flair became SmackDown Women's Champion, and Becky Lynch decided to attack her best friend. And then a few weeks ago at Hell in a Cell, Becky Lynch became SmackDown Women's Champion. And it's all come down to this. Honestly, Becky Lynch is a phenomenal athlete, pardon the pun, but I mean, I gotta go with Charlotte Flair just because of the fact that she has more championships under her belt. She has more pay-per-view victories in singles competition over pretty much any WWE superstar in the women's division right now. So I gotta go with Charlotte Flair. Alright guys, so now we move on to a tag team match as the tag team of Asuka and Naomi team up to take on the Iconics. Now this will be home country advantage for the Iconics, although knowing the Iconics, they'll probably talk trash, they'll probably say something bad about Australia, but we will see. I mean, I gotta go with the Iconics just because of the fact that they have home field advantage, over Asuka and Naomi, and I mean the Iconics have been pretty impressive over the last several weeks. So I'm going with the Iconics. Alright guys, so from there we move on to the SmackDown Tag Team titles as the New Day will defend the titles against the Bar. Now earlier tonight on SmackDown Live, the New Day just was debuting their show of New Day Cooks, the pilot show, if you will, of New Day Cooks with obviously the New Day and Mr. Bootyworth, which honestly probably one of the weirdest things you'll ever hear, but still, it's the New Day. And then the Bar came out and destroyed everything. They even put pancake batter not just inside Bootyworth's head, but also, sorry, in his hat, in his little butler hat. Sorry, but also they poured it on his neck, which dripped down his shirt. Obviously the Bar does have the New Day's number, but I gotta go with the New Day, because they've held the tag team titles 5 times, and they've actually held on to the title, and all 5 of those times they've held on the titles longer than any tag team in WWE in the last 5 years. So New Day. And speaking of home country advantage, we move on to the Cruiserweight Championship as Cedric Alexander will put the title on the line against Buddy Murphy, who's actually from Melbourne, Australia, so he will have the home field advantage. I mean, honestly though, both these superstars are amazing, but I gotta go with Buddy Murphy. Only because of the fact, yes, he is called the Juggernaut, but I mean the age of Alexander. It's been one hell of a run, but I think it's gonna come crashing down this Saturday. And speaking of crashing down, we move on to the WWE Championship as the phenomenal AJ Styles puts the title on the line against Samoa Joe. No countouts, no disqualifications. There must be a winner. Now, last week on SmackDown Live, Samoa Joe took things way too far and decided to trespass on the property of AJ Styles' home in Georgia. and you know, and the charges were filed, but AJ said that he's dropping all the charges and whatnot, and AJ said that he wasn't going to be on SmackDown tonight because he wanted to be with his family and ensure that Samoa Joe was on the plane going into Australia. Honestly though, I honestly, truth be told, I'm not married. I'm not in a relationship or anything. But if there's one thing that I've learned about my last relationship is that you never talk about another man's woman. You never. And as that's what Samoa Joe did. And it's all coming to a head this Saturday. I mean, truth be told, Samoa Joe, he's good, but he will never be as phenomenal as AJ Styles. So I am definitely going with AJ Styles. Alright guys, so from there we move on to six-woman tag team action as the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey will team up with the Bella Twins to take on the Riot Squad. Knowing the fact that the Bellas have Ronda Rousey, it's simple, it's obvious. Ronda Rousey and the Bellas. No contest. So, and speaking of contests, we move on to a number one contenders match where the winner will face either AJ Styles or Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship at a later time as Daniel Bryan battles The Miz. Honestly, I mean, Miz does bring up a few points, one of which is of controversy. Yes, The Miz did beat Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam and at Hell in a Cell, but it was of controversy. This Saturday, I am definitely going with Daniel Bryan only because of the fact that he's held the WWE Championship like 4 times. No, sorry, 3 times. He's held on to the title 3 times, and The Miz has only held it once. So Daniel Bryan does have the advantage, especially because of the fact that he has 20 years of experience in the ring. So Daniel Bryan. Alright, you guys. Now we move on to 6-man tag team action as The Shield, Dean Ambrose, Universal Champion Roman Reigns, and Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins will take on Braun Strowman and the Raw Tag Team Champions Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Now Braun and the Raw Tag Champs have been trying to recruit Dean Ambrose to join them in an effort to take out Rollins and Reigns, but Dean knew, he remembered that the Shield will always be a brotherhood, and the fact that he's always a part of this, but, I mean, could we see a Shield breakup on Saturday? Who knows? All I know is that this is one of those matches where I can't even call it. It is too hard to call because both these teams are extremely good. I just can't call. But if I really had to pick, I'm going with the Shield. I am going with the Shield. Alright, you guys, now we move on to tag team action as Kevin Owens and Elias will team up to take on probably the most dominating dream team you will ever see in WWE. Bobby Lashley and John Cena. Now, I was on Twitter earlier this week and I found out that John Cena has no intentions of coming back to the United States anytime soon. But if I had to guess, I would probably say it's because of the fact that the marriage with Nikki Bella was called off. But then again, he may have moved into a new house, outside the U.S. But who knows? All I know is that John Cena has a brand new finishing move added to his 6 moves of doom. I don't even know why he called it that, but that's John Cena. But you know, I mean, honestly, the ring rust could come into play, seeing as the fact that we haven't seen him since the Greatest Royal Rumble when he defeated Triple H in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia earlier this year. But but then again, I mean, the ring rust may not come into play. Who knows? All I know is that this is gonna be a match that a lot of people are gonna be having their eyes glued onto. And speaking of eyes glued, we now move on to a match that is 6 years in the making. Last time ever. Triple H versus The Undertaker. This is by far the most anticipated rematch in history. Because in the corner of Triple H, you're going to have Shawn Michaels. And in the corner of The Undertaker, you're going to have the Big Red Machine, Kane. This is by far the most craziest match I will ever see. I never would have imagined that I would ever see this again, but it's going to happen. Honestly, this is a match so anticipated that nobody would be able to call it. Both of these superstars are good. They're both loved and respected by the WWE universe and by the locker room. This is too hard to call. I cannot call it. This is gonna be one hell of a match. Alright, guys. So that's gonna do it for the Super Showdown predictions. Hope you guys enjoy. Post in the comments below. Smash that thumbs up button. Do not forget to turn on the post notification bell and hit that subscribe button for more WWE and YuGiOh videos. And on that, this is your boy Nash here, signing out.